Hey everybody, one other episode of Throwback Thursday. We are back with more Warhammer Quest, the classic dungeon crawl adventure from Games Workshop back in the 90s. Now, if you haven't watched the first Let's Play episode that kind of like explains how the game works and the procedural generation and kind of informs you to the current state of the party, you want to go one up on the playlist. I'll link it up here in the cards so you can check it out. But yeah, no spoilers if you haven't watched it. Gonna give you a second. There you go. But what happened was all a dream. Wilbur Whitebeard wakes up and goes, oh, we shouldn't accept that job to go to that Lich tomb and kill this guy with this magic sword. And then in like classic sitcom thing, he wakes up in a cold sweat and tells the rest of the party they're not going to go. So I'm just going to reset the adventures to the beginning because I think that quest might have been a little bit impossible. Once I got down to 3 characters, I had to roll 13 on 3 dice, which is a below odds, or we just lose anyway. Somehow I randomly rolled and drew the mission that is like the least likely to succeed for my first one for battle level 1 heroes. So we're just going to go right back to the beginning. Yeah, Wilbur wakes up and says, let's not take that quest. And everyone goes, oh, okay, and we'll start the quest chain from here. So I'm going to randomly generate a dungeon. We'll get everybody back to 0, just going to erase all the gold on their sheets, and we'll get this underway. All right, so here we are, reset to 0. We've got Bjorngard the Barbarian with his lantern, Skeggy Goldfist with the dwarf, or the rope. And then Wilbur Whitebeard, the wizard, he's got 4 power and the Hand of Death Scroll. And then we have River Breeze, the elf, with his healing potion. No, Lake Breeze? Lake Breeze the elf, that's right. Because I wasn't going to call him Riverwind, so I called him Lake Breeze. And we got some pretty interesting rolls. 11 wounds, 13 wounds, 10 wounds, and 13 wounds actually for the elf. He capped at his wounds. So pretty good to start off with, and 4 power is pretty average, so I think we're doing okay. Pit of Despair, shield and heal wounds on the wizard Wilbur Whitebeard. And let's see what we're going on as far as our objective room. The Fighting Pit. The dim light of a single lamp suspended from the ceiling barely penetrates the shadow of this dark and forbidding room. See the adventure book to find out the details of the Fighting Pit. 6. What is our objective in the Fighting Pit? Number 2. The Sword of Power. The last warrior to brave the perils of the Fighting Pit took a sword of great power to help him slay a Minotaur that dwelt there. However, despite the sword, he was destroyed by the Minotaur and his body eaten. The sword now lies rusting at the bottom of the pit. The sword in question was an ancient heirloom stolen from the barbarian's father many years ago. It's Bjorngard's father's sword. He must therefore descend into the dungeon and kill the Minotaur by himself. The other warriors can accompany him, but must lead the barbarian to slay the beast and retrieve the sword. For dungeon, the warriors must find the pit, and the barbarian must slay the Minotaur, who lives in the bottom, and reclaim his father's sword. The only problem is the barbarian doesn't want any help killing him, and not even magic or missile weapons. Of course, this means that the barbarian is the only warrior that got any gold for killing the Minotaur. The barbarian manages to retrieve the sword. While using it, he gets +1 to his roll to go berserk. And then when they reach the objective room, do not roll on the objective room monster table, as the following special rules apply. When the warriors enter the objective room, place a Minotaur in the square in the pit. The Minotaur will not climb out unless attacked by a warrior with a missile weapon or magic. Minotaur attacks in the monster phase is normal. See the rulebook for the Minotaur's profile, but he has 5 extra wounds. And once Minotaur is defeated, the warriors can retrieve the sword, escape the dungeon through the portcullis in the far wall. So here's the Fighting Pit. We'll put that to one side. That's our objective. And then we need to deal out 6 dungeon cards. I've already shuffled this deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll be our entrance route. I'll shuffle those in a second. And then 6 more. Sorry, that'll be the dungeon part, or the objective part. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be our access route. Let's have an adventure. Let's see what our entryway is. It's a passageway. Sweet. So passageway in, and then let's just put a door straight ahead and get this adventure going. All right, eager for adventure, the elf and the barbarian lead the way. So power phase of the first turn. Let's not get ambushed in the entry. That'd be sweet if we didn't. We get 2 power. So 2 power for the wizard, and we'll start with the leader, which is the barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, the wizard, and the dwarf. And no monster phase because there's no monsters here, so exploration. The next place will be another passageway. You're standing just inside a dank expanse, so no event unless there's an unexpected one. And let's just attach this. Do we want to put the door to the side? Let's put the door to the side. All right, new turn. 5, so no extra bad things happen. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the barbarian. Of course, we don't quite make it to the doorway in our first move, which means that there is the possibility that we get ambushed in here in the next power phase. The elf will go to here, the dwarf will go to here, and the wizard will go to here. Hurt, so really nothing to spend our power on. So monster exploration, we go right to the next power phase. The unexpected event, of course. So what happens? 6 orcs appear and jump us. It's a bonus orc. So 2 bonus orcs to go around. Bonus orcs are going to go on the wizard and the dwarf. So following us in here. Oh, geez. Well, 1 power and a whole bunch of orcs we have to fight. Warrior action phase. Starting with the leader. So Barbarian's going to attack that orc. Does he get riled up on a 6? He does not, so he only has 1 attack. He's weapon skill 3 against the orcs, also weapon skill of 3, which means he hits on a 4+ with his sword. Hits. D6 plus 4 versus their toughness of 4, so just D6 damage. 1 damage, he's got 2 wounds left. I guess the elf will attack that same wounded one, just in case he manages to kill it. So weapon skill 4 against weapon skill 3, hit on a 3+. He misses. Then it's wizard time. With 1 power, he cannot, even with his power tokens, use the Pit of Doom, unfortunately, although it would have been sweet to drop those orcs into it. So I guess he'll just use his sword to try and lighten up the one in front of the dwarf, because why not? Everybody's fighting back-to-back, surrounded by orcs here. So he'll attack that one on a 4, because he's weapon skill 2. He hits. So D6 minus 1 damage, strength 3 versus toughness 4. So 2 damage. Kills it, it's down to 1. And the dwarf goes last on a 3+ with his great axe. Does he hit? He does. And then it's 2 dice, pick the highest for damage, because it's a great axe. So -4. So that's going to be 7 minus 4 is 3. It's only got 1 wound left, so he kills it in 1 hit. Death blow into the next one on a 3+. Hits. 2d6, pick the highest. So 4 plus 3 is 3. It's exactly enough to kill the next one, but nobody else adjacent to do another death blow. Good job, dwarf. As you face unexpected events, these monsters will attack right away. So we'll start with the one attacking the elf. He's got 1 swing on a 4+, weapon skill 3 against weapon skill 4. Miss. Against the barbarian on a 4+. Hits. It is strength 3, so -1 of the dice roll overall, because strength 3 against toughness 4 from the furs. So 2 damage. 9 wounds left. The one over here fighting the dwarf, going to take a step forward and attack on a 4+. Hits. -5, so -2 to the roll, so 2 damage. So he goes down from 13 to 11. It's the wizard. Now this one will be hitting on a 3+. Does he hit? He does. And then toughness 3 and strength 3, so just D6 damage. Takes 4. Got 6 left. That's not good. All right, well, we managed to kill 2. So it is exploration phase. No one's exploring, so we're back on to the next power phase. All right, come on, Wiz. Get something good here. 4, good enough for a heal spell at least, and no more unexpected events. So we go straight to murdering. Well, let's do some murdering with the leader, of course, the barbarian. Does he freak out on a 6? He hasn't killed anybody yet. He does not. So 1 attack hitting on a 4+ against that orc. He misses. The elf on a 3+ will attack the wounded orc. Might as well try and finish him off. He hits. D6 -1 damage. He has to do 2 or more. So kills him. Death blow. Does he go into the next one on a 3+? He hits. And then again, D6 -1, strength 3 against toughness 4. So if he gets a 4 more, he kills him. Kills him. Bam! Good job, elf. Per usual, the not humans outperforming the humans. So the wizard's next in the initiative order. He'll attack this little guy. Actually, attack the guy in front of the dwarf. Why not? Actually, attack the one attacking him. He's pretty badly wounded. So he's going to hit on a 4. Weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 3. He hits. D6 -1 damage, so 4 more, he'll kill him. Come on, Wiz. Yeah, good job. Death blow. 4+ to hit the next orc. Misses. And then the dwarf on a 3+, weapon skill 4 against weapon skill 3. He misses. The wizard's my healer, and he's pretty badly wounded, so he's going to spend 4 power right now at the end of the adventure phase just to heal himself for 1 damage. So he's going to go up to 7. Because we need to not lose our healer. There's 1 orc left. He's going to make some stabs on the dwarf, because it's the one fighting the dwarf, on a 4+. He hits, and then D6 -2 damage, because it's strength 3 against toughness 5. No damage. Action phase, there's monsters in the square, so nobody gets to do anything. So, well, you guys should be able to handle this. Power phase for next turn. Let's see what we got. Come on, wizard. 3. No unexpected event, at least. We might have to use a power token to heal again. And the leader goes first. So Barbarian's just going to go stand next to here so we can explore at the end of all this. The elf's going to move to here, but then he's going to take a shot with his bow into that orc and try and humiliate the dwarf on a 4+ with his ballistic skill. He hits. D6 -1 damage. 4+ it kills it. Nope, does 2. It's got 1 left. Wizard's going to move. He's adjacent, actually, so pinning on a 4+. Nope. He'll make a stab with his sword then on a 4+. Misses. And then the dwarf is last. He's going to take a swing on a 3+ in that orc. Hits it, and then 2d6 pick the highest for damage. 3, so that's going to be 6 total, minus 4 is 2. He's got exactly 2 left, he kills him. But except the Barbarian did some damage, sweet. End of the phase, I'm gonna spend a power token, plus the power here to do healing again on the Wizard. I want him back to full. I got it, 3, that puts him at 10. 55 each, so 110, 165 for the Dwarf, 55 for the Wizard, and 110 for the Elf. Total dick move, treasure card for finishing the event. Boots of Swiftness, you get +1 movement, and the Barbarian automatically claims it because he's the leader. Good job, Barbarian. I like how he didn't do anything during the fight, and then claimed the Boots of Swiftness because he's a total dick. So he's moving 5 now, which is sweet. Let's get going with the exploration phase, and that means we've got to flip a card in the next deck. Dungeon! Another passageway. That was, I can explore the next section right away as long as I don't get an unexpected event. Which, let's see if I do. Power phase. Of course I do. Hooray! 2d6 Snarlings attack us. They were following the orcs. So they immediately jump out of nowhere. And 9 of them show up. So 1 spare. Who's the spare going on? Come on, spare. It's gonna go on. The Elf. Swarming with Snotlings. Now, Snotlings aren't so bad unless there's lots of them, so fighting them in passageway is actually a bit more ideal because they can't gang up on you because there's not too many adjacent. Snotlings make an immediate attack as soon as they're placed on the board, and then attack as normal in the monster phase. Draw a warrior counter and place as many Snotlings as you can around the warrior. Repeat this until all of them have been placed. For each Snotling above the one in contact with the warrior, add +1 to the hit roll and increase their strength by +1. And then Snotlings do not switch attacks unless the target dies and will fight until killed. So the first one has, there's basically 3 adjacent to the Wizard, +1. So for each Snotling above 1 in contact, add +1 to their hit roll and increase their strength by 1. So he's gonna be +3/+3. So weapon skill 1 against weapon skill 2, he needs a 4, but he's gonna hit on a 3/2 because the 1 always fails. And he's gonna be strength 4. So the first one hits, and then strength 4 against toughness 3. That's 5 minus 3 is 2 damage. The next one attacks the Dwarf, same thing, 2+ to hit, and then strength 4. So it's a 9 minus 5 is 4 damage, 8 left. And then there's 3 in contact with the Elf that are supposed to be fighting him, so 1, 2, 3. The first one, and there's 5 in contact, so he's going to be strength 6, and oh my god, hitting on 2s, because one always fails. So strength 6, 2+ to hit. Misses. The second one, 2+ to hit. Hits, and then strength 6, so d6 + 6. 11 minus 3 is 8. 5 left, and then the last one on a 2+. Hits, and then d6 + 6. That's going to be 9 minus 3 is 6 more. That puts him at 0. So we have to spend all of our remaining power tokens, plus this 1 power right now, to heal him d6 wounds, or he's going to be knocked out. So he's going to go back to 3. But that was the last Snotling to attack him. Going the Barbarian, 2+. Hits. There are 3 in contact, so it's strength 3. So -1 to the roll. So no damage. Second one hits. And then again, strength 3 because it's 3 in contact. So 9 minus 4 is 5 damage. He goes down to 4 left. Hey, all right, well, time to make the killin', as they say. So I think we start with... If the Elf could potentially kill 4 of these right now, but the Barbarian has to go first. The Barbarian's going to attack right here. Actually, he's going to... he can attack this one. No, but if he death blows... First, he's getting extra attack. No. So they're only 1 wound and toughness 1. So it's not hard to kill them. If he'd freaked out, actually, he would have killed 3 of them right away. So... do I stab this one? It's not really dangerous unless I don't kill a bunch. So I'm going to attack this one right here. Weapon skill 1, so 3's to hit. Misses. Is the worst. So the Elf goes next. He'll start on this one and try and just go left all the way around. So the first one on a 3 hits it. Sorry. It automatically dies. It can't not die. So it just kills it because it's d6 + 2 damage and only has 1 wound. The next one on a 3+ hits it. It dies. The next one hits it. It dies. The last one misses. So he kills 3 of them. Wizard, he hits it on a 3+. Hits. D6 damage. It dies, and then the next one from Deathblow, he hits it, it dies. So these 2 die. They don't last long, but they do mess you up when they jump you. So then it's the Dwarf, he'll take a step forwards, and then he'll hit that puny Snotling, first one. He misses it. They just go again. So this one's fighting the Elf. He's weapon skill 1 though, so he's gonna hit weapon skill 4 on a 6. He does not. Weapon skill 3 on a 5. He does not. Weapon skill 4 on a 5. No. And then he'll take a step because he's attacking the wizard and do it on a 4, I believe. Yeah. No exploration phase because we're swimming in snotlings right now. So power phase next up. We really need to get some juice here, guys. No, another unexpected event. Ugh! An encounter. Slumped against the wall of the warriors, find a dying dwarf prospector riddled with orc arrows. As they approach, he growls a warning. Threaten them with a huge axe. When he sees that they are not orcs or evil creatures, he calms down. This is the key to the portcullis. Without it, you'll never get through. Once the players get to keep this, they have a key. So if the portcullis comes down, we have the key to the portcullis. Let's give it to the barbarian. This turn, though, because another event happened. Okay, well, hero phase. We start with the leader. So we'll go with you, Mr. Barbarian. Do you freak out? Nope. So just an attack into the snotling on a 3. Oh my god, he's the worst. The elf against that snotling hits. It just dies because it's 5 my toughest 1. Good job, elf. Then the wizard against that snotling on a 3. He hits it. It just dies again, strength 3. Total of 5 minus 1 is 4 damage. And then in the dwarf, he kills... I don't roll double ones and fall down. No, he kills that. Encounter's over. Oh no, there's still one snotling left because the barbarian's the worst. The barbarian on a 5. And hits him. That's a total of 5 minus 4. He takes a damage. Goes down to 3 left. This is the worst. Exploration. So power phase next up. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, let's just immediately heal. Who's the worst off? I guess the barbarian. We can't finish without him. He heals D6. 1 and goes to 4. Come on, guys. 2 left in the power. Our treasure card. Shield of Deliverance. Can completely absorb the damage of 2 blows. And we have to give it to someone who's not... I guess we'll give it to the dwarf, because we have to give it to somebody else, and he's tough. He can't use a shield, and he can't use a shield. So, sweet. And then that was for finishing the event there, which was the snotlings. And then these guys are going to get... I think they're 10 each? Yeah. So, 10 experience for the dwarf, 30 for the wizard, and 40 for the elf. Talking about, we haven't killed... We're not done that yet. We wouldn't have the shield of deliverance yet, because we haven't killed this last snotling. But do we kill him with leader? Come on, barbarian. Yeah! Yeah, you do. You did 1, so there we go. So now it resolves. Remaining activations, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My treasure card, and then do my healing, and you guys need to get all of your experience. I'm just gonna chug the healing potion just to get all my wounds back on the elf, because right now I'm not doing great with the magical healing. And let's see the power phase for next turn. We're at kill counter 1 now for the barbarian, because he finally managed to kill something. And that's sweet. Oh my god, another expected event. 6 goblin spearmen. It's the odd ones out when we place them. Let's see. It's gonna be the wizard and the dwarf. The place is just swarming with greenskins. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, we have 1 power, so we can't even do any healing this round. And the barbarian goes first. I guess you just try and kill the one you're fighting, bud. Do you freak out on a 5+ now because you have a kill? You killed a snotling? You do! 2 attacks! Oh my god! Hitting on 3s, I think. Weapon skill 2? Yep. 3s against that goblin. You got him, and then D6 plus 4. That's a 6 minus toughness 3. It means they are dead. You just kill one. Kill counter goes to 2. Good job, Berserker. Next, he'll try a new death blow. The one's attacking him on a 3+. Weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 3. He hits. It's just straight D6 damage. 2 or better, he kills it. He does. Death blow into the next one on a 3. Misses. The Wiz attacking on a 4+ against the first one. Misses. And then the Dwarf attacking on a 3+ against the last one. Misses. There's 2 attacking the wizard and 2 attacking the dwarf. So against the wizard, we'll just do it at the same time because it's 4s to hit. Weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 2. 2 hits. And then straight damage 3 to 3. So 2d6 damage. Takes 3. He's got 5 left. And against Mr. Dwarf, weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 4, which should be 2 against 4. 4s to hit. 1 hit. And then minus 5. Actually, sorry, I think the shield goes off. The first 2 blows. So the first time it's hit, flip it over, then it's hit, discard the cards. It just absorbs the damage. Alright, power phase. Let's see what's going on. 5. Sweet, we can do some healing. We're fighting 2 with the wizard. Let's just immediately start the warrior phase. Heal with the wizard for D6 more. Come on, buddy. Get jacked up. Yeah! 5 plus 5 is 10. He's back to full. Barbarian. Does he freak out at +2? He does not. He'll attack that one goblin on a 3+. It's fighting the dwarf. He hits. +4. Kills it. No death blow. Goes to 3. And then it's Mr. Elf's turn. He'll turn around and fight these two that are fighting the wizard. First one on a 3+. Hits it, 2+ to kill it. He does. Second one, death blow. He misses. The wizard on a 4+ will attack the one that's fighting him. He hits it, and then 2+ to kill it. Strength 3 against toughness 3. No, it does a wound. You suck diddly yuck, wizard. And then the dwarf, 3+ into that last one attacking him. Hits. Oh, 2D's picked the highest, thank God. Great axe. Ugh, barely to kill it. Goblin remains against the wizard on a 4+, weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 2. He misses. And then it's power phase, no exploration for the next turn. Wiz, let's get some healing going. 2. Ugh. Another encounter. All right, Barbarian, you're going to take a move and go 1-2 after this goblin. And then hopefully not stab everybody. You get +3 to the roll now, see if you freak out. That's a 6, so you get 2 attacks on 3s against the goblin. And then +4, so 1+ kills it. It's dead. Counter goes to 4, you're getting jacked. Elf's gonna move 1-2. Wizard's gonna move 1-2 3-4. Dwarf's gonna move 1-2 3-4. Make room for the barbarian. 60 gold for the barbarian, 20 for the dwarf, and 40 for the elf. Power phase, come on, I need some more healing! Yes! All right, let's just go down to 2 and immediately heal the barbarian, because without him we lose this whole mission. D6 wounds. Yeah, +6, put him back to 10. Not too shabby. I mean, he only has 11. Phase, we just walk over to here, everybody else dirtles. No monster phase, and we'll explore. Exploration! Ha! Corner! I shuffled this deck, but it's looking a lot like the last adventure. I did shuffle all of these cards. And so, yeah, there's no events in this one. The corner suddenly twists sharply in the darkness. If we just stay away from this one, it's literally the exact same as the last time. Which will be super weird, because I shuffled all of this stuff. So yeah, let's do some sweet, sweet power phase. 1+. Yes, again, all right. So yeah, we'll just do that again. Using the dwarf this time, come on. +3, he goes to 11. I'm okay with that. Your phase, you're moving 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can just explore right away again. The elf, 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exploration phase. Not a stairwell. Oh no, it's a T-junction. Now as we take the dungeon deck and we actually deal from the bottom into 2 piles. So dealing from the bottom now into 2 different piles, and we place 1 at each entrance. And what happens is we have to go through, and if we don't find the objective room in the one way, we have to track back and find on the other side. Okay, so here's our 2 new adventure decks. And still, unless you roll one randomly. Phase for the next turn, give me that 4+ again. Yeah, jeez, okay, I like it, I'm dropping rocks. Do we need to heal anybody? We might as well heal, who's the most wounded? The dwarf, I guess, down to 2. Yeah, he comes back to full. You get the warrior phase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The elf, 1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the dwarf, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll explore again. This is the closest one, and it's also not pointing towards the table edge, so let's hope it's good. Monster phase, exploration. Oh, the circle of power. Shards of flickering unnatural green light pierce the darkness from within this room. Always triggers an event card. All right, let's see where we end up. So warrior phase. I'm sorry, no, new power phase. Do we get ambushed? All right, Wiz, come on, no whammy. Give me some sweet power. Yeah, okay, that's a heal. Do we need to spell it now? Nope, it's gonna trigger an event at the end of this. So warrior phase, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dwarf, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got? Actually, we'll spend this power right now just to heal the barbarian. Minimum I can heal is 1, so it goes to 0. And then the event is triggered at the start of the monster phase, but they don't fight yet. D6, or sorry, 6 goblin archers. Who gets a bonus? Who gets a bonus goblin archer? Well, geez, who are you? The Wiz, of course, out in the hallway by himself, and the elf. Of course, the wizard by himself getting ambushed. That's sweet, that always happens. We forgot to do a treasure card for the goblin spearman, by the way. Gold, just 3 gold. Sweet. Yes, the wizard can get some extra gold. A craft treasure anyway. Alright. So warrior phase. Oh no, sorry, exploration's not happening, so on to the power phase. Alright, don't screw this up. Nope, 4 more, so we have a heal if we need it. Arian, does he freak out at +4 now? He does, so 2 attacks on that goblin on 3s, hits him twice. D6 +4, it kills him. 2 wounds. Then the elf, I guess he'll try to death blow all of these. So the first one on a 3+, let's go 4. He hits. 2+ to kill. Nope, does wounds. Oh, you suck. And then the wizard trying to heal the first one on a 4. Misses. And then finally the dwarf. He'll attack the one in front of him that's attacking him on a 3. He hits. 2/6 pick the highest. Oh no, he falls down! He trips on his beard and everyone's +2 to hit him. Guys could screw up a drunk in a brewery. This is amazing how incompetent these guys are. Oh, the kill counter on the barbarian goes to 5, by the way. He's the only one that did anything this turn. Oh, let's see what happens. Monster phase. 2 are attacking the elf. They hit on 4s. Oh, the elf could have dodged a whole bunch of damage. I keep forgetting his dodge roll. On 4s, 2 at the same time. Unsealed 2. 1 hits, and then just d6 damage. But does he dodge it? 6. Nope. d6 damage. Takes 5. Swing 3 with -3, so he goes down to 8 left from 13. One attacking the dwarf at +2 to hit, so normally hitting on a 4, hits on a 2. Nope, misses somehow. And then 2 attacking the wizard on 4s. Both miss. 4 power healing the elf. d6. Get back 2, so he's going to go to 10. It's new power phase. All right, everybody. What do we got? 3? Enough for heal, unfortunately, because I'm out of power tokens, but we're going to go on to the warrior phase, so go get him, barbarian. Do you move? Where do you want to move to? Probably here, I guess. He gets up at the start of the turn in his movement because he's tripped on his beard like an idiot. And then do you freak out on a 2+? You do. First attacking the one fighting the dwarf. You hit once, and then +4, just 1+ kills him. Yep, he's dead. Into the next one from death blow. Missed. The elf into the wounded one. Hits, 2+ to kill. Does. He's only got 1 wound left. And then death blow into the next one adjacent to it. Hits. Death blow, yeah. A wizard on a 4+. Will attack the one in front of him, because the dwarf can probably kill this one. Nope. And then the dwarf on a 4+ into that one. Hits. Don't fall over again, you idiot. No, he doesn't. He kills it. 6 -3 is 3 damage. Only got 2 wounds. One of them fights back, hitting the wizard on a 4. Misses. Exploration phase. So it's new power phase. 4+. No, it's still a 3. Still can't do anything. Hopefully you guys can just do this by yourselves. We're going to go walk and go 1, 2. Then the elf's going to go 1, 2, and then fire his bow on a 4+ on that goblin. 4+. Nope. All right, dwarf goes, or maybe the wizard can save himself. On a 4+, does he hit? Yes, 2+ to kill, strength 3. Yeah, he does it, swords that goblin. And then I guess the dwarf will take a walk and go 1, 2, 3. What do we get? Some cool treasure. It's going to go to the elf automatically. A death stone. It's a small black crystal that soaks up the light of the lantern and converts into raw power. It's a source of power for the wizard. When casting a spell, he may use the death stone to increase his chance to success. Roll a d6 on a 3 to 6. The power may be cast as it costs 0 power. Sweet. Sweet. It's handy. So we're going to give that to the elf, but then he'll just trade it to the wizard at the end of the power phase because there's no monster in the table. Exploration. We're going to go to the passageway. We get 40, 20, 20, and 40. Did our kill counter right now for the big fella anyway, so let's see how much power we got. Come on, power phase. 2. Big fella, you're leading the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means we can explore again next turn. The elf's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard's gonna keep up and go 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't end outside adjacent light of the lantern. Dark out here, you die otherwise. The turn ends badly. So let's explore. No monster phase. What's the next one? We're gonna find if this is a dead end or not in a second. The Well of Doom! The stench of decay hangs heavy in the air, emanating from the bottomless shaft in the center of the room. Power phase, what's what? 6! Alright, we get a heal at least on that elf, which is nice. And everybody gets to move into the room. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and stand in the corner. 5 and stand next to the door, actually. Elf's gonna go and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dwarf's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Wizard's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully not die. Event. Hiya! 2d6 escapes bad. It's only 3 though, sweet! So who doesn't get one? The answer is the barbarian. I have to go rescue the wizard, but that's kind of par for the course. So power phase next turn. Oh yeah, well before the turn ends, we'll spend down to 2, and he'll d6 on the elf. 4, so he goes to 0. Trying to screw this up. No unexpected event. No, we're good. We need it. So leader, Get him, Barbarian. Do you freak out on a 2+? You do. So 2 attacks into the first guy. Hit once, and then +4. Just kills him. They are toughness 3 with 3 wounds. Death blow into the next one on a 4+. Weapon skill 3. Misses. Gets to go. He's going to go try and rescue the wizard. 1, 2. Actually, sorry, he's a J. Oh, no, he escapes putting automatically. Never mind. Try and hit on a 3. He does. 3+ to kill. Kills him. It's +3, -3. So 1 and 1. And then it's the wizard's turn. He'll move and go 1, 2, 3. Might as well stab with a sword and a 4+. Weapon skill 2. Nope. And then the dwarf on a 3+. Weapon skill 4 against weapon skill 3. He hits, and it's 2, 6 pick the highest. Great axe. So that's going to be 7 -3 is 4. Kills it. Buddy, you get 40 gold each. He's going to go to the barbarian. Gold, he gets 100 gold. Sorry, D6 times 100 gold. D6 times 100 for the barbarian. 500. Too shabby. And these go away. And it's power phase for next turn, because there's no exploration. We're not next to the door. No whammy! 2. Well, at least it wasn't an encounter. Everybody's all healed up anyway, so it's not a big deal. Line up for the door. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Exploration, this is it. What do we got? Is it a dead end? We have to backtrack? Nope. It's your moment, barbarian. You just gotta kill this Minotaur. He killed your dad or somebody, and that's how you're mad. So go get him. Back the turn you arrive. So everybody's, and he won't leave unless someone attacks him. So we're just gonna go 1, 2. And then we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And we'll just wait. So when we come in a new room, we can't attack that turn. Monster phase, he doesn't activate until the end because he's revealed when we place him. And then, actually, he'd be revealed now, and then new turn. Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't do anything this turn. So we can actually move to here if we want to. All right, new turn. 2 power. The event, and if things get sporty, we'll jump in. Otherwise, we're going to send the barbarian, see what he can do. 1, 2, 3. Does he freak out in berserk? He has 20 wounds, 2+ to berserk. We do. It's 2 attacks. Its weapon skill is, of course, 4. So 4 is to hit. 1 hit, and then it is D6 +4 damage -4, so it's just D6 damage. We do 19 wounds left, and then it attacks us twice. Weapon skill 4 against weapon skill 3, so 3 is to hit. 1 hit, and then 2d6 +4 damage, so just 2d6 damage. Takes 10, goes down to 1 left. Barbarian, you gave it your all, buddy, but I don't think this is going to go your way. Phase. 4 power, sweet. Let's just immediately use that to heal the Barbarian D6. Got 2 left. You're doing great, Barbarian. Ugh. And I think now is the time that we have to try and just kill this guy. So we're going to use the death scroll, the hand of death scroll. On any one monster, he'll take 3d6 wounds and no power, no spell cost. So it's got 19 left. Now it has 13 left. Great job, everybody. You've done 7 wounds. That was a 3d6 roll. I rolled 6. This is not meant to be. And then the barbarian activates. Does he freak out again? Come on. Nope. He just does 1 wound to it. Down to 2. Hilarious. Elf bow on a 4+. Misses. And the dwarf goes 1, 2, 3 and tries to help out. 1 attack on a 4+. Fantastic job, everybody. Yes, we spend the death stone to try and do a healing spell again on the barbarian on a 3+. We do. 6 wounds back. He might not die this way. 2 more. He goes to 4. Yeah, he's going to die. The Minotaur goes 2 attacks on 3s against the barbarian. 3 hits. 2 hits. First one. So that's going to be 10 minus 4 is 6. That's enough to just down him. And the second one takes him out completely. Great job, everybody. You're doing sweet. Power phase. Roll that 1. You don't, but you also don't get enough that we can cast a healing spell. Well, the leader's gone. We have no lantern, so I'm just going to go right to the elf. He'll fire his bow on a 4+ and hit, and that's d6 minus 1 damage, basically. Does 3 more, so he goes from 8 damage to 11 damage. He's got 9 left. The dwarf will go. On a 3+, he hits. Sorry, 4+. We'll go 4. He hits. Hits. 2d6 pick the highest, so it's 2d6 minus 1 to whatever the highest dice is, basically. So 2 more damage, so he goes to 7 left. So you might as well just go try and stab him. 1, 2, 3. Hit him with your sword. 4+. Weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 4. You hit him. D6 minus 1. 4 more damage, down to 3 left. Avenge the Barbarian. Monster phase. I guess we randomly determine. The 2 will it be? It'll be this one. The Wizard. On 3s. 2 hits. The first one, -3 to the 12 that he rolls is 9 damage. The second one just kills him. In that back. And then power phase, the Wizard's dead, but do we come back to life? No, we have 6 power though. We've only gotten that last turn. And then it's going to go right to the Elf initiative. He'll just move 1 and fire his bow on a 4+. Nope. The Dwarf on a 4+. Nope. Minotaur is going to attack the Dwarf because he's adjacent. Misses completely. Power phase. No unexpected events, but no Wizard. So the Elf again with his bow. Hits. Does D6 -1, which is 3 more, and kills him. But no gold, because only the Barbarian gets gold from killing. Now we get to exit through the portcullis, exit through the gift shop, and go home, but only the Dwarf and the Elf make it. Now comes the fun part of the in-between adventures, with only Skeggy and Lake Breeze having survived. Only they have to travel back from their adventure site to a settlement. Now I get to choose how big a settlement I want to go to, and basically what that's going to do is determine, 1, how many times I have to roll on the hazard table as I trek back there, and then 2, how many dice I roll when I see the availability of items to try and see if things are in stock. So certain things may or may not be in stock depending on how big a settlement I go to. So I roll 1 dice in a village, 2 dice in a town, 3 dice in a city, but the more hazard rolls I have to make. So I'm just going to go back to a village. I just want to buy like bandages and stuff. Sell my items. I want to be able to sell my my Shield of Deliverance for the Dwarf, and then total up my gold and see how I do. So we gotta make 2 rolls on the hazard table to see what happens. They're D66 rolls, so I'll use the red die as the high die here. So 6 is 16. That's not going to be good. 1s are never good. That's a peddler. The warriors are stopped by a peddler, a strange-looking individual with brightly colored rags and carrying a number of wicker baskets. He capers from side to side playing a tune. The warriors can buy things from him. You can buy a healing potion for 50 gold, lucky charm for 50 gold to reroll a single die, a bronze wristband, nor a wound, or chalk to mark the escape route. And then trinkets. That's really it. Maximum 1 item, except for trinkets, which you can buy up to 6 of. I think we'll buy 2 healing potions. 1 though, those healing potions are useless, but they heal D6 wounds. Skeggy's healing potion is not a fake, and River Breeze's isn't either. That'll put me down to 235 and 220 gold total for the 2 of them. Remember, I gotta buy levels with gold too. I think it's 2,000 gold for these guys to level up. So it's gonna be a couple of like 10 adventures before we can get to battle level 2 maybe if we don't get a lot of gold. Well, we can sell some items and stuff too. All right, second event. Traveling to this village, 42. Flood! The weather's created bad weather. The warriors can either abandon any hope of reaching the destination, in which case they go straight to the next adventure, or pay 20 gold each to have a ferryman take them across the obstruction. I guess we pay the ferryman, so another 20 gold each come over our banks. We reach town, so we're down to 200 and 215, respectively. And I guess we go to sell some stuff. If you're in the settlement, we have to pay for every day we stay, and it's usually about a gold, I think, for every day that you stay. And then you can visit settlements and do an activity for each day. So you can visit 1 trader, attempt to buy and sell 1 or more items, or visit a special location like the Alchemist Laboratory, the Wizards Guild, or the Temple. And then we have to get an event, and we have to pay our living expenses. So something happens every time, and then we can do all kinds of things. For instance, if I want to go to the Dwarf Guild Masters and buy like stone bread to heal my dwarf, I can. It's a 2+ to find it. It would be, I'm only doing it 1 to 6, I'm only in a village, right? So I wouldn't be able to find the lock tools, the fire bombs, or the flash powder. Same here, if I go to the elf quarter, then I'd only be able to find whey bread and healing herbs, probably. Stone bread's pretty sweet. It has no taste. At the end of the warrior phase, I gain D6 wounds if I do nothing else that turn to try and eat it, because it's called stone bread, because, yeah, it's real hard to chew. And then elven whey bread, which only costs 10, is pretty sweet. Where is it? Cake serves +1 wound, and you can just eat them immediately. Roll for them at the end of each like game, basically, and it goes off at the end of the adventure on a roll of a 1, because your food goes bad as you carry it. I want to spend in town, it costs me a gold. The wizard and the temple I can't go to, obviously, right now. I could come to the temple to pray, but the gambling house I can go to, the ale house I can go to, and they all do different things. But I don't think we're going to go to any of these. I think we're just going to, right now, go and buy stuff at the shops to visit the trader, and maybe go to each of our other settlements. So for the first day, we'll go to each of our settlements. So that's what we'll do. So the dwarf is going to go to the dwarf quarter and try and buy some stone bread. It's 30 each. doesn't have it available, so he can't buy it. So he's wasted his time. So he's going to spend 1 gold because he spent a day going to do that. And now we have to roll for his settlement event. So 1 gold so far for his expenses to live in this village. And then what's my settlement event? Event is, for the first day, 41. Gambling. Your warrior visits a local inn and gets involved in a dubious game of dice. Roll d6 to see what happens. Oh, come on, Skeggy. You didn't buy anything and you wasted your money on... We come out even. Expensive 1 gold, so I got on a 214. All right, go buy some way bread in the elf quarter on 2+. You do! So you can buy up to 6 pieces of D6 pieces of way bread are available. So 6 are. So I might as well buy 6 of them. Buy 3 way bread, because it might go bad. They only do 1 hit point each, but they're worth it, I think, just to like keep you off the edge of death. And then roll your settlement event there, Lake Breeze. What'd you get? 52. 52 is... I don't find a pet dog. Uneventful day. Hard to go shopping, because like the general store bandages are only available on a 7. I need to go to at least a 4-week trip to get them. The gunsmith, no. You don't have any firearms. We can buy new weapons, but they're going to be daggers on a 4, knives on a 2. It's actually, it's not easy for me to find. Like I can buy an axe, but I already have a battle axe. Yeah, there's really not a lot. I can buy some ninja stars on a 6. Yeah, there's not a lot that I can buy right now because I'm just in a small place. Pack mule is almost always worth it though. And sorry, who can buy it is marked here too. The pack mule would cost me 200 to buy though. I have to go to a trader to sell something, because I got to go to a trader just to sell my shield of deliverance, which I think I'll do. We're going to have the elf go to the Fletcher and the dwarf go to the armorer just to sell his stuff, because he's to sell a shield. So for the armorer, he's going to sell his shield, and then the shield gives him 500 gold. And he's not really going to need to get anything else, I don't think. He's got chainmail already. The dwarf could buy furs. No, they cost 300. He's already got chainmail. Yeah, he'd need to buy an open helmet. It's going to cost him 500 to do it, though, so just... Oh! Even though it's on a 7, I won't be able to find it. It's his second payment of settlements expenses after he rolls for an event, and he gets a 61. Donation. Much taken with the teachings of the local priest. You pledge D6 times 50 gold to his cause, selling equipment if necessary. Oh my god. The next time your warrior is in a fight and fails to hit an opponent, he makes me reroll the attack. But it's once for each duration... for each attack that I make. 1 donation gets me 1 reroll the first time I miss. How much do I have to spend? 50, that's not bad. Gotta go buy arrows, I think. Actually, his bow doesn't require him to buy arrows. Does anyone want to try and buy? Maybe a short bow? No, it's only 1 attack. You don't have enough for a long bow. Maybe we'll just go drinking. Let's just go to the pub or go gambling. Gambling! So we're gonna go gambling and see what we... Oh no, that's the events. Go to the gambling house? Is there a gambling house? When it goes bad on a 2 to 5, nothing better, nothing lost. And then on a 6, it's D6 times my bet. Let's just do it. Let's just go. 2+. So we'll bet 100. Why not? Bet the farm. 100 gold. And if we get a 6, we get to get D6 times 100. Duh. Settlement event for him. That wasn't terrible. We got 100 gold. 33. He has an honest day's work. Get me 20 gold for carrying bales of cotton. 288 overall to 663 for the dwarf, and that's 2 days spent in the village. Let's head out to our next adventure. Meantime, we're gonna have to generate some new heroes, so let's just do that right now for the next adventure. And all we really have to do is roll for power and wounds. So D6 plus 9 for the barbarian. What do you got for wounds, buddy? So 14 this time, and then D6 plus 4, I believe, plus 6 for the wizard. You've got 11. Power does Astro the Fantastic have? 3, and Wulfric the Barbarian joins them as well. So there we go. We made it through 1 adventure. Finally, we killed the Minotaur. Unfortunately, we lost Bjorngar in the process. We did go to town, though, visit our settlement, and what happens after you visit the settlement is you know the route back. You don't know where you emerge from a dungeon, but you know where you go to it. So there's no hazard table roll to get to the next adventure. So we'll see for that in 2 weeks Astro the Fabulous, or Astro the Fantastic, and Wulfric joined the group. And then I think after that, I'm going to probably paint some new warriors, and we'll introduce some new group members based on who dies. So big thanks for watching. We'll see you for another Throwback Thursday. Till then, I'm Ash. Happy gaming.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.